Hey there, e-commerce is rapidly expanding. It's no secret. It's booming at a wild pace. Just in 2024, it is forecasted that the US e-commerce market would be $1 trillion. $1 trillion, that's up about 15% from last year. And in 2027, the global e-commerce market is set to be at approximately $8 trillion. That is just wild. And it's no surprise that e-commerce is growing rapidly. There's more consumers, there's more sellers, there's more brand, there's more infrastructure to support all this. And plus, with companies investing massive amounts of money in helping grow their e-commerce business, there's no stopping in its massive growth. And here are a few trends that I am typically observing in the world of e-commerce and how it will impact or facilitate the further growth of this massive industry. The buzzwords that's going all around right now is AI and LLM. It's no secret that companies have been trying quite hard to integrate different aspects of AI into the e-commerce business, starting from chatbots to customer service calls and to all the way up to personalization, with Amazon has also started to get into. They've also started to test out a conversational kind of a search engine as opposed to a regular search engine that they have been around for so long. And companies like Shopify and Timu and Walmart have started investing heavily into the personalization aspect of it, which is facilitated by the improvements in AI and high frequency automation that is happening right now. Companies like us, we at Zena, we have been using AI and high frequency automation specifically for ad and listing optimization, but it's no secret that companies are investing a lot into this. Another example of AI playing a role in personalization and hyper customization is where AI could potentially be used for generating custom images, which, as we all know, is a major factor in conversion rates for e-commerce brands. Imagine a world where AI can be used to generate specific images targeted towards specific customers. For example, if I am selling bed sheets and I am targeting or a customer who's a college student would need to see a completely different kind of image for them to convince to buy, as opposed to someone from a high income zip code, for example. And AI will eventually have the ability to customize the same product or portray it in a way that makes it very attractive for whoever the customer is or whoever the viewer is who's looking at the products. Companies are also integrating AI into different other aspects of e-commerce as well, like supply chain optimization, inventory management, and refund analysis, and so on. And Amazon has also started integrating AI or AI analysis into reviews to better understand what the customers are looking for, what they're searching, and what they really think about certain brands. Brands have also started considering using AI or large language models to better get feedback from customers in the e-commerce space, because traditionally speaking, when they sell products through traditional channels, they have reports, they have primary surveys, they have user testing that they do. But in e-commerce, I think it gets much easier for them because they will have direct access to not just the information or the data that the customer says, but also the usage behavior, purchase history, and other key metrics that determine the customer behavior towards purchasing a particular product. All in all, AI will play a big role in the development of e-commerce in all the different spheres, ranging from increasing sales, upselling, customer service, refund management, review management, and so on. The next trend is social commerce. It's no secret that the world of e-commerce and shopping in general is trending towards hyper personalization and hyper customization, which means that a lot of the online purchases take place as a result of experiences that customers experience in these platforms. For example, TikTok shops has been quite popular because the customers that come across different products on TikTok shop are not necessarily as a result of them searching for a particular product, but it is as a result of them consuming a particular piece of content which may directly or indirectly promote certain products. And these include viral trends, music, and certain type of content that some people find extremely attractive. For example, there is a lot of boom for US made products, for example, on the social commerce, because the whole idea that the product is made in the USA can be translated quite effectively through a video content as opposed to purely text content, if that is what people are searching for. There is also a huge boom in products such as fidget spinners and stress balls, and these small products which people usually don't search for. It's more of a novelty product, And these kind of products, especially gifting products or special products that let's say go quote unquote viral, is very formidable in the TikTok and Instagram and social commerce as well. And that is what I think a lot of brands are trying to get into. They're trying to understand that the traditional form of advertising, traditional form of interacting with the customers no longer work, and they'll have to resort to these kind of very specific, unique, niche kind of marketing and video content efforts to help increase their social presence and increase the sales. One example of a company using social commerce very effectively is Stanley Cups, where somebody uploaded a video of their car burning down, but the Stanley Cups still keeping the drink cold. And the CEO of Stanley used that opportunity to give that person a new car, and the whole story went viral. And it's no secret that Stanley Cups has trended quite a bit, and they've made massive amount of sales as a result of capitalizing on just one aspect. Now, of course, the car burning down is arguably an accident, and there is only so much you can do to manufacture such situations, manufacture such stories which grab the attention of people. But it is an aspect that each and every brand should look deeply into, and the future of e-commerce will undoubtedly rely on experiences, new stories, and hyper personalization. Another trend is omnichannel experiences. It's no secret that the act of making online purchases is not just a simple matter of searching for something and making a purchase, but it's often said that a person decides to make a purchase, especially a online consumer brand, after they experience or interact with the product in different space, both offline and online. And so the emphasis towards omni-channel experiences is growing quite a bit. So much so that even companies like Amazon, who traditionally depend on online searches for selling products, have started offering advertisement for their sellers on their Prime product as well. That means advertisement beyond the traditional Amazon.com website, which means that they have realized the power of omnichannel experiences, the power of a single customer being able to be exposed to the same brand in different aspects of it, which is a big deal. And so brands are definitely trending towards building a very robust omnichannel experiences, in some cases offline omnichannel experiences as well, not just to promote, sell their product, but also to enable convenience such as in-store returns, for example, and the convenience of touching and feeling a product before making a purchase. So one example is that Ura smart rings have tied up with Best Buy to have their products on display in the Best Buy store. Even though they claim themselves to be a D2C brand, they do have physical presence as well. And I believe that they pushed for that because they had a strong sense that people who would be able to experience the product, not necessarily buy it from Best Buy, but at least see and experience the product, will give them enough of a boost to help them encourage their online sales as well. Other aspects of omnichannel is influencer marketing as well, where companies like Sleeppod or 8 Sleep have tied up with these massive influencers like MKBHD, and have also promoted the shoutouts that they received from Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk regarding their very expensive sleep enablement mattress, I think that's, or sleep mattress covers that they sell. And most of their sales have, or most of their exposure have come from these influencer shout out. So I think the trend towards using these omni-channel experiences, both online, both offline, in different channels, in different forms, in different content pieces, is going to play a big role in e-commerce trends going forward. The next trend is sustainability and transparency. It's no secret that the US Congress and the Senate and the House of Representatives both have pushed a bill towards forcing TikTok to sell or shut down because of fears of them sharing data with the Chinese Communist Party. Now, this fear may or may not be based on truth, but it is a fear that a majority of the people have, or at least can inherently accept as a result of it. And this push towards data privacy, data transparency, in understanding how a person's personal information is used right now to sell them more products, is definitely coming on the forefront, which with this TikTok ban being just the beginning. It's no secret that people would definitely be also concerned about the data usage of their private information by US based companies as well to sell more products. It's no secret that companies have been using this data, either bought from data brokers or directly collecting it, to sell more products to people, all the way from the days of mail brochures that Sears used to send years and years ago to sell their products. It's just a matter of time before people start using or people start consciously trying to inculcate or understand how their data is being used to sell them more products. And that's where the the transparency piece comes in. And because of the rise of fast fashion, people are also being starting to be conscious about the fact that the fast fashion is harming the environment quite a bit. Despite the fact that they can get a piece of apparel for $2, they seem the bet that the companies like Timu and Sheen are placing is that fact that consumers would care less about how the product was made, whether the workers were treated fairly, whether they were paid fairly, and whether their shopping habits are affecting the environment less as compared to just acquiring a product at a very low cost. That's a bet they have in, but I'm not sure that would be a very strong bet, because consumers inevitably would, at some level, care about how they've got the products, how they feel about using the different products. And I strongly believe that that is a trend that will continue. And hence, transparency and sustainability will be a huge trend going forward as more and more brands join the fray, as the world becomes more globalized, and in the rate at which e-commerce is gathering momentum, I think that will definitely be a point of thought for a lot of the consumers going forward. And the final trend is, of course, supply chain and logistics optimization. It's no secret that Amazon was the flag bearer for fast day delivery, 2 days, even in some cases, same day delivery as well. And it has forced all the e-commerce brands, e-commerce logistics providers to push themselves to set up infrastructure to provide the same kind of shipping um, times that is consistent with what people expect. Now, of course, there is a slight sentiment towards the fact that, hey, I am fine not receiving a product within the next 2 days, if it helps people, it helps the workers, it helps the environment, it helps the organization not make reckless decision that may affect day-to-day regular people. And so the advent of AI definitely will undoubtedly help in better planning, better logistical execution at scale. And companies like UPS, FedEx, and even Amazon would be well better off using all the data that they collect to better optimize it. And so the final trend is the including aspects like last mile delivery, where Amazon has invested heavily into companies like Rivian. I think $1 billion is what they invested to have a sustainable last mile electric truck fleet to help them deliver faster. And even companies like Walmart and even USPS moving towards buying electric vehicles to kind of help reduce the carbon footprint and make their logistic services more efficient, I think is a good trend moving forward. And so these are the different trends that are happening right in front of our eyes in the world of e-commerce. It's fascinating, it's amazing, and it's just one of those industries where it is continuously growing. Things are changing fast, and the latest and the greatest technology is directly driving the growth of this fantastic market called the e-commerce space.